Alright, hey guys. I'm gonna do a collection update here. Yeah, I haven't been able to make a video in a long time. My daughter was sick for like literally 9 days. I haven't been home alone for like 2 weeks, and I'm just getting to it now. And I'm gonna try to, make this is gonna be a bit of like a slower pace, more of a hangout, less edits, give myself some less work. I talked about before how it would be so liberating for me if I could just like set up my cell phone and film with no edits and just upload it. And I actually got a new cell phone, so I wanted to try that, but I don't have a cell tripod for it or a stand for it or anything like that. And yeah, I just don't even think I have the personality for it to just keep all the and gaps and spaces in it. Like my filmmaker background has to polish it up. Even before though, when I released a bunch of videos like all at once, that was very opportunistic. Like I filmed a bunch of stuff together, and then I basically make my videos as fast as possible. That's just the way my life is with the 2 kids and wife doing her PhD and everything. I do everything as fast as possible, edit as fast as possible. It's actually a lot of my editing is really quite simple. Everything's very simple, and I just do it as fast as I can. But so it would be nice if I could just set up a camera and like unbox a box, upload it and stuff like that. Well, I need to be able to afford a hobby box or something first. Jesus Christ. So yeah, this is going to be a bit slower pace. I'm just going to take you through the cards I've got recently over the last month or so, because yeah, while I haven't been making too many videos or buying cards and ripping packs and all that, I've continued to buy a lot of cheap singles and whatnot. So a lot of the stuff I said I'd buy in the other video, I'm adding to my very specific personal collection, my collecting goals, and one new one I didn't mention in the video. Something I've been working on a little bit. I have some mail here too, like 4 packages of mail, and then I got these 2 more of these today. These were $1.49. I literally don't even know what you can get out of MVP 21-22. I mean, I do, but like, is there even a chance of pulling a card worth more than $1.49? Yeah, but whatever. Just something. I honestly, I could rant about like the lack of cards you can find easily in Vancouver. You can go to Walmart for sure. But they don't sell anything lower than a blaster pack. Some of those are half off right now, but it's all retail, all like $20 and up. And I went to actually a card store yesterday, and the prices were insanely inflated, insanely high. I mean, it's like a small independent shop, but like, Jesus Christ, I don't know why I'd pay say $250 for a box of OPG Platinum when I can literally pay $70, $80 less online, including shipping and everything. And the other card store I go to actually isn't a retail store right now. They're all consignment. They do everything online, but they do have a physical store that I can like pick the cards up from. But yeah, if you're in Vancouver or something, tell me, where do you get like cheap packs of singles or whatever, like old stuff that goes on sale? Like, I'm not looking to spend. I'm not looking to break the bank. Like, we all know how expensive the hobby is, and I've talked about that before, but. And I'm still getting over a sickness myself. That's why I sound like this. But yeah, my battery's gonna die too. God damn it! I'll just start and hope for the best. Let's see what we got here. You know what? Maybe I'll just open these to save battery life and come back. Alright, I got the packs out of their boxes. Came with these bonuses. But yeah, if you know where to get cheap cards in Vancouver, you'd think like second biggest city in the country where hockey cards are the biggest, it would be like, anywhere. But I've been to dollar stores, any kind of like retail store like that just sells a bunch of different stuff. They never have it. Nobody ever has this stuff. These actually came from Shoppers, but it's the only Shoppers I've ever found that has it. So anyways, not to spend too much time on that. So I opened the mail, and two of the cards, it made more sense to put right with the other similar ones. Like, it was 2 of the same card that I already have others of, so I'm gonna stick those together. You'll see then. But I got 2 more packages that came in these, and I don't actually know what they are because they're hiding behind these freebies. I got some freebies here too. The guy's been ripping some new artifacts, breaking the bank. Here we go. Don't remember what I have. Oh yeah, this is sweet. Okay, so there's that, and then, alright, this is pretty sweet. Boris Kachuk, obviously in line with my Blackhawks collecting, my Blackhawks prospect collecting, but this is a silver foil Young Guns. Yeah, this was cheap, so super stoked about this. Even if he doesn't turn out, this is like, this is still a good card to have. Not sure the ratio per packs this is. that you can pull these in, but I don't see them come up very often, so let's do the next one. I'm rusty from not having filmed a video in like ages. Also, you know, crazy all the views I got on my Bedard one. I knew that was a good title. I knew I had to use it even though he wasn't there. It's almost like 2,000 views. I got an old Eliash Ice, that's cool. And then Mike Rupp, and then, okay. Yeah, you're going to be seeing a lot of him. That's a Jack Hughes Sunset. Not too bad on the centering. The back, I've been looking like most of Jack Hughes's backs look like this. They're like all on the left like that. But the front looks good. And that, there's so, oh man, the OPG Platinum, anything red looks so good, and it just matches him, matches my boy there. All right, so first we're gonna do some of the random stuff I have here. So Barzell, someone I've started to collect. This is one of the first, maybe the first card I bought. Crosby out of 99 there. Just cool. It was like $2. I have more of him on the way. I think this is the only one of him I have here, but yeah, he's someone I collect. Unfortunately, this is a retro. I know what people think of those, but again, super cheap. This is a Future Watch retro, Mason McTavish. This was actually a freebie, but I collect flyers. I just have a pile of flyer stuff. That's all the base cards behind. I'm not going to show you them, obviously, but this all still fits in that small case. But when that first video I made, when I talked about starting my collection over, you know, I had about this many cards. So I'm just showing you how, I'm just, you know, updating you how far along I am and stuff. And then this is just a card I just think is cool and someone I like. So this is not worth anything, but I love these retro designs. So I haven't looked too closely at the 23-24 design, but I'm hoping, you know, obviously it's going to be similar, but I hope I like it as much. And yeah, the retro OPGs are just, design-wise, are some of my favorites. All right, so here is my current Jack Hughes stack. All right, and I'll blast through the ones you've already seen. Again, I have more on the way, but that's just the base that my friend pulled and I just took it from him. There's just a Dazzler. Why not? You saw that. You've seen that, I think. So again, color match. This is an SP Limited of Jack Hughes. Just a base limited, but red color match. So, you know, I'm after cards that look good. Debut dates. So I gotta get Quinn's, and then I'll have all three of their debut dates. So that's kind of cool. Here's an Allure Black Rainbow. Another just base variant, but beautiful card. Got another one of these on the way. I think these will be worth something out of everything someday, soon. My approach to Jack Hughes, aside from the red of the cards looking really nice and him being, you know, definitely one of my favorite players, like probably my second favorite player right now, is that he's, like, I think value-wise too, he's like, I'm thinking of him as like an American McDavid, and McDavid's just worth more than anyone, and I'm not saying he's going to go up to that level, but if he even gets up to half, all these will be worth a lot more than I paid. And, you know, McDavid anything is worth, you know, even just regular OPG McDavid marquee rookies are like $100 when everyone else they're worth quarters. So, you know, you get a card like this for $10, maybe it's worth 50 if he's healthy all next year and has a great year, and then, you know, hold him till the end of his career. But also thinking about that is like, even that idea of doing it that way is only going to matter if you have a lot of someone. Like if you pick a Young Guns right and you buy a card or two of theirs at $2, and then they're like, what, you know, 15 because they're someone notable in a couple years. Like it took you years to get a $13 return on one card. If that's the kind of thing you're into, and you know, percentage wise that's amazing. You snipe that one, but like you're not really making anything. It's only going to matter if you buy like 50 of those cards, which is not a point I'm at. But with Jack Hughes specifically, I think, you know, over a couple years I could amass a huge Jack Hughes collection just buying these singles cheap. And, you know, I don't see how they would ever go down in value unless he has like a career-ending injury, because he's, you know, got to be the most beloved American player right now and the one with the most promise. And before he got hurt this year, you know, he had the highest point per game average. He would have challenged for the Art Ross, certainly. So something to think about. And, you know, anything Jack Hughes numbered for that reason is, you know, you got to get your hands on it. Almost his number, 82. But again, red. Just the red artifacts variant. And then just the ice. Almost a color match, but I don't know. Not a bad card. So here's something I didn't talk about in my what I'm going to collect, what you should collect video. And I have two more cards in this category that well, I actually haven't won them yet in this local auction, although I don't see how I'm not going to. I'm going to win them for like $5, which are better than the ones I have here. So I'll show you them when I get those, and this will kind of just introduce the category. So this is players that, basically players in the NHL I played against is what I want to collect. And the fun thing about Tanner Pearson is he was the first one. I played against him when I was 5-6 years old in Kitchener, 5, 6, 7. He was he was always the best player, and yeah, I played him. I played against him back in Kitchener up until I was about like 7 years old, and I have a way better card of his coming if I win. So this is just the base, but it's just to kind of introduce the category, yeah. And then this guy. So I actually didn't look into what the deal is here. Why he has 2 Young Guns like this? I guess this is an image variant, or maybe they're from different series. I should probably check this stuff first, right? So they're both 2015. This is series 1. This is okay. Yeah, this is an update. So this is an update card, but I had to get it because of the Flyers jersey and all that. So this is his true Young Guns. But Jordan Wheel, I don't think I actually literally played against. But when I was playing spring hockey, when I was like 9 or 10, I was in the Challenge Cup tournament here in Vancouver. Even though I lived in Kelowna then, and I was playing for the Kelowna Rebels. It was. And we were all Kelowna kids, but we were good. And Vancouver had like the ultimate. It was like Vancouver Selects and well, before they were the Vancouver Selects, they ended up being the BC Selects. A lot of prospects played on that team. But before that, they were the Vancouver Vipers. And the Vancouver Vipers were always the best team. And Jordan Wheel, when he was 10 years old, he was their best player. And I was at the Challenge Cup, obviously. We didn't end up playing them, but I watched him, and he was the best player at 10 years old I have ever seen. And he was doing things like, I will never forget the moment of watching this game he played in the Challenge Cup, because it changed how I always wanted to play hockey, and obviously, and even then, I was serious because I was in this tournament and all that, but watching him play without the puck, the maturity he played without the puck, his back checking, the effort he put into it, just changed how I approached. I don't know. It was like a wake up call. I was like, oh, that's what you have to do to be that good, or that's what that looks like, and just gave me kind of like an anchor, like some perspective. My battery died, but yeah. Anyways, wheel, cool. All right, now my Blackhawks stack. There we go. Okay, so you saw that, the Gutman canvas, Khrushchev marquee rookie. Behind it, Reese Johnson Young Guns. Actually, this is what I bought, and I got this as a freebie, which is awesome. Khrushchev Young Guns, Kaiser, and then I said Jack was my boy, but Alex might be my boy based off this. Look at this. I got some Vlasic here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Young Guns. I think one more on the way. I just believe in this guy. I know that D-men aren't ultimately valued as much, but yeah, and when I went to that game that Bedard was not, he was fun to watch. Basically, he's 6'6", and he skates like he's 5'11". He skates beautifully, and that's a rare combo to get someone so fast and smooth and large. Like he skates like he plays like more of like a Quinn Hughes type of defensive play, like a lot of great edge work and like escape moves and stuff, and moves the puck quick up the ice and whatnot. And I just don't see why or how he wouldn't be, top 2D within the next couple of years. And so we'll see how it works out, but I don't think he's going to stay this cheap forever, that's for sure. And this, I might actually talk about this in another video. You can see this random grading company here. But, it's just for the PC for now. And then just, my last video, the Bedard, pulling the Bedard. This is what I pulled from that. Well, it was actually a whole blaster box, and the other packs is in another video that is I haven't even started. It's going to take me a long time to edit that. And I also have a couple other videos I need to get to, like ideas I've been sitting on that should be quick to film. So I got to edit that and then film a bunch of videos. I might even film another 1 or 2 now if I have the chance, but I've already talked way more than I thought I would. I always end up doing that, so I've given myself already too much work. But So these are just all the base. I'm not going to show all the base, but at the front here, I got the Pride of the Program. So that's a rose gold, and then Pride of the Program. So these are inserts, right? So, you know, these are nice cards too. And then there's a rose gold there, and then that's the base. And then here's some stuff here. So, Prospectus Momentous of Barlow, Berkeley Catton, very promising guy. Matthew Wood, one of my favorite players drafted. I mean, there's like 5 or 6 guys. I mean, the whole draft was, I think everyone who went in the first round in Bedard's draft would be like a top 10 pick any other year. So there's like a couple of guys I'm really going to be watching and probably collecting and cheering for. Something interesting about this guy, so when he played Junior A as a first year or an underager, I can't remember, 15 then he would have been. He was a first year at least, and he played Junior A and led the whole league in points, and he was 5'8". So think about that. He developed the skill and abilities to lead basically a men's league. You play until you're 20 in Junior A in points at 5'8", and now he's like what, 6'4", 6'3". He's still kind of like he's in that. He just over the last couple of years getting used to his size and his body. Like he's got to, when he matures into it and fills out, like I think he's one of the most promising prospects in the draft. There's a lot of upside to him. And then this, so cool. I didn't pull this. I actually bid on this and won it for $1. I know it's just a jersey card or whatever, but this is game worn in the World Juniors, and so that's special to me. And it's someone I'm collecting, Stankoven. So Stankoven game worn World Juniors. You know, this is the year he. This is the year he assisted the gold medal goal. Then we got another Stankoven, Program of Excellence. Matthew Wood, Program of Excellence. There's the Bedard. And don't know if Celebrity needs to be in a hard case for just a base, but if the card hype around him is even half of what it was for Bedard, I mean, like I said, this was going for like north of $20, just the base. I think it still goes for like, you know, if you get lucky, over $10. So we'll see. And then I actually have a PSA slab here, but I'm not going to show it to you yet because this is for another video. It is Team Canada, so that should give you a hint as to what that's going to be. And that actually should be a funny video. That'll be story time for sure. So that's it. That's where my collection is at right now, with more to come. And next time I show it to you, I can do like a little PC update that is just, you know, the few cards I get over the next little bit, or, you know, it can be a mail video or something like that. So let's open these two packs first, right? The top stickers are probably the thing that I just cared about least. I don't want to say I don't care about these unless I were to get oh, this is 1920 though, so maybe there'll be a Hughes rookie. Oh man. No comment. There you go. I've heard he's really smart. Larkin. Nice. That's actually my first Topps insert of a player like that. That's actually cool. Looks like an outburst. Okay, National Hockey Card Day 2020, 5 cards per pack. Never opened one of these. Heiserman, Davo, Suzuki, Joe Sakic, McKinnon. I mean, there's only 16 cards. I don't think they're much to write home about. Actually, they're kind of bent too. They have a warp to them, but all awesome players. Really cool. So, first MVP pack. Wow, literally like a base pack. MVP base pack. Ooh. Oh well, I really shouldn't be complaining considering I got 4 packs of stuff for $3. 2 base packs. More cards for my daughter. Anyways, hope you enjoyed going through my collection. Hopefully a bunch of videos here to come soon. So